Hi everyone and welcome to the Wave Master webinar and Outlook. I'm Christian and I'm the head of the Wave Master Academy. I'm a trader for 11 years now and a trading coach for the last 4 years. My goal is to make every trader who is not consistently profitable to become profitable on a consistent basis and to develop a professional trader mindset. So if you're watching live, feel free to use the chat. On the way like that you will learn something. So those who are watching me on YouTube, use live chat there, and for those who are watching me on TradingView as well, feel free to use the chat there. Okay, so just do not hesitate to ask anything, comment. Okay, on the way like that we will have a very good webinar. And those who are already following me, you can already see that I've been sharing setups there with you. I shared a couple of setups over there with you. They are doing very well. I took those trades. I took your GBP trade and your chief. These are the trades that I have taken. There are a couple of others, but I didn't share there with you. I was talking about them on the webinar on Thursday. So if we go first and see what the market is trying to do, let's see what I will do, what I will trade. So especially DXY is still as it is. Okay, on the last webinar I have said that DXY didn't go anywhere. It still doesn't give me the clear sense of direction, so I'm still neutral over there. I'm still neutral and will not decide yet until I will have a stable direction. Hello everyone on TradingView. I'm glad that you guys are here. You're welcome. Sorry, I don't speak French or Italian or which language is this one. So you have to use the English. I'm not that good at all languages. So try to do English. Yeah, for DXY, like I have said, I will not decide until the price will go either downside and then I will have a decision, or to go upside and I will miss this first trade and then I will start selling or whatever, or if it will give me any good setup there in the middle. But as it stands right now, I will not do anything totally completely out of the dollar. Okay, so will not take and chase any dollar pairs, especially as it stands right now. But during the week that picture may change and the setup may change. Okay, so if the price will go as I have drawn there with the arrows, then I will take a decision for another leg up over there, but definitely not for sell. I will sell as well if these do something like this, goes up and starts struggling over there, give me 1 to 3 correction, and I can go for another leg to the downside. That's going to be an interesting move as well. It could be the similar move like it was this one to the downside, so we could have a similar kind of the movement, and then I will be interested. Okay, so in this case, if this sell will appear, then I will decide to buy the rest of the pairs. Okay, so if this one goes down, then I will watch to buy your USD, pound USD buy, New Zealand USD to buy as well, Aussie USD to buy as well, and of course USD chief and USD cat is what I will watch for selling. But like you see now, nothing, right? So let's quickly take a look on those charts where they are. If you catch the trade from this break over there, or if you catch it anywhere there, well done. Okay, you can keep it back to the trend line. Okay, so I really do expect that the price will hit the trend line and then we will change the direction. So this move is what I'm not interested anymore. Okay, we took it, I'm out with profit basically. Where's my USD? Here it is. Okay, this is where we were trading. Okay, this was the spot from where I was interested. Okay, that's the spot where I'm interested, and will not chase the price at the top, because if you're chasing the price over there at the top, it's kind of dangerous and really bad risk to reward ratio as well. So rather let it do whatever it wants to do, rather skip this movement, and then we will be selling to the downside. That means we will see a nice buy on DXY. We expect dollar to go upside, so that doesn't mean any future analysis. We will just let this one go up and then I will take a look and see what the chart is trying to tell me. Hi, is the session going to be recorded? Just join now. Yes, of course. Those sessions are always recorded, so you can watch it whenever you want. You can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on TradingView. They are always recorded and posted over there. you can watch as well recordings for 2 years ago. I keep every recording online. Since now I didn't deleted any recording, so everything is there, it's on my YouTube channel and TradingView profile as well. Okay, so pound yen please. Yeah, we will do that. Pound yen, not a problem. I will see what the pound yen is trying to do, but I think that the yen, sorry, yen is showing some potentials over there. I already prepared the charts which I will be watching. Those are charts that I will keep an eye, and we'll see how they will develop. Okay, so let's say dollar pairs, this is what I'm not currently interested to trade, so we'll just basically skip them for next 2 days at least, and then we will take a look again and see if dollar gives us any clear sense of the direction. Okay, so the next one, Euro GBP, is what I bought. Okay, I bought this one. We'll see how it goes. That one should go to the upside, because as it stands right now, this pattern behavior looks like an expanded flat, and expanded flats are telling to me that the price will move higher in the future. Okay, that could be expanded flat or either a triangle, and those patterns tell me that we will have to go to the upside. Okay, so now the question is how far this will move. Okay, this one can go another leg lower and still can go up. Okay, so this break of that low doesn't mean anything, and I will not be confused. I will either not be stopped out or whatever, so we'll just let it break and go up, or it will just start building buy stops from there. It will start building buy flags, and it can keep on pushing back at this top at least. That's the minimum. Here, Chief, this is what we take already. Okay, I also share this here, Chief, with every one of you. So if you're following me, that's a big benefit. You get setups. Of course, you as well get the email notifications available over there as well. So once I post the idea, you will be automatically updated. So this one has to go upside, and if I'm not in the trade, for example, what I can do, and for those who are still not in the trade, you can wait for another correction and then another push to the upside. Price will still go to the upside. I seriously don't see that this one will break the downside. Not yet, as it stands right now. It's kind of looking for more upside. What it could do, it could just go for the deeper pullback, and then it could still push for the next wave to the upside. I really do expect that the price will go and tag that trend line. So any buy setup, any flag, it's what we can watch for buy. Okay, so I will as well watch to add a couple of trades over there. Very good videos. Thank you for sharing. EURUSD, please. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your comment. EURUSD we already comment. Okay, so let me just quickly show you what the price is trying to do. EURUSD, it's going up, and I will not do anything over there. It can go up, or it can be kind of complicated structure as it stands right now. That's why I would rather stay away from it, because this could just go for the sideways, and then anytime soon it can go up or either downside. So that's the reason why you should not be chasing the price as it stands right now. Rather let it do whatever it wants to do, let it come back at the top, and then we'll watch for any direction. But first of all, DXY needs to give us a confirmed move, a clear sense of direction, because as it stands right now, you can see nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed, and the move is 50-50. That's what I don't like. So as soon as I will get the clear sense of direction on DXY, then I will start watching for dollar pairs. Until then, skip it. It's better to to keep our hands in the bucket and do nothing, just watch the chart. It's very profitable way of behaving. If you behave that way, it's kind of profitable. Okay, so Euro Chief, already mentioned that one. New Zealand Chief, that's something that I was watching. If this will struggle over there, gives me any signs of direction for more downside, then yes, go for this movement all the way back at that trend line. Okay, so back at that trend, that's gonna be a nice move. Okay, so keep an eye. So is this one having more potential for downside? Yes, it does. This one has the potential to go for another leg lower. Look at that one. 1, 2, and that could be the 3, and then we'll have another big move to the upside, and this all will form one big channel. Big channel. So daily, if you watch the daily, that's more for the downside. You see what it could do? Structure can change as well. This could go up, still tag this top, and then go downside. Okay, that's the possibility that I see. Okay, and if do so, that will not change my structure. I will still go and watch for this sell stop over there. Nothing will change. So still another leg lower and then up. Same, everything the same. Just the question will be like this, or it will be the flat from there to there and then flat. Two corrections are possible over there. Even the another one is possible. It can go up and give me the running flat in the future, and then another leg higher and then drop. That's the third option. The fourth option as well is over there that this is already the running flat. We will give a correction over there, go up, break the top, and then we can go total to the downside, and this will become one big wave to the downside. So anyway, I would watch New Zealand Chief for the sell, because as you can see, all potentials are good. Either I will catch the wave back at the previous low, or either I will catch it for the previous, for this low, a little bigger movement. So one of them, it's gonna be a nice one. Which one? I have no idea. I just have to keep trading, and I will see which one will be the one that will give me a lot of profits. Euro Aussie, if you are in the trade from the bottom, they nicely break the previous bottom, went up, now it's trying to develop some flag over there. Okay, so and if this flag and this correction will develop very nicely, then it will start pushing up nicely, and this could be a nice movement to the upside to back at the previous top. Really worth of watching that movement. I will keep it on my radar. This will be on my radar for the upcoming week. Okay, so now we finally come to yen pairs. Yen pairs are still hot. Okay, they look hot, and I will watch them closely. I am in the buy on the CAD yen. I'm buying it from the bottom over there. This is where I'm holding my buy, and we'll see now how the structure will develop. If the structure will do any sideways movement or any kind of correction that will confirm more upside, then I will just keep my buy. Otherwise, I will just put it on break even. I will be safe. So here you can see how important it is from which spot you are buying. So if you bought from the bottom, you have no worries. And then now I will just watch if price will confirm for another leg up and then drop. So I will then taking profit somewhere there or around the trend line somewhere there. This is where I will be watching to take my profit off on the CAD yen, which I'm buying from the bottom. And if the price will come up like this, struggling slowly, give me some sense of correction for another leg lower, that's gonna be nice. CAD yen, it's not at the top, the rest of them are ready. For example, if you watch the pound yen, it's at the top almost. It could just struggle over there, and this is the move. That's the move to break the previous low, and very good trade. Yeah, you have to watch it for the upcoming week. What the price will do, how it behaves, how it will develop. Very good one to watch in the upcoming week. Okay, so another one is for sure Aussie yen, right? Aussie yen, which didn't go far. Okay, I was once in the sell from there to there, and now what the price is trying to do, it still can go for another leg lower. Okay, that still looks like a corrective movement, and this correction showing me the potential for another leg lower. So this is the move which you can watch, and of course which you can stick to. Now you have to now you have to just see how this develops. If this will be the corrective movement, then go for another leg lower. That's gonna be a nice profit as well. I've been selling yen pairs a lot and generated a lot of profits already, but we'll still watch to sell more. Okay, I would still watch to sell more yen pairs because they are doing an amazing job. They are fast, they are volatile, and really worth of trading, right? So just keep an eye how this is developing during the week, especially Tuesday, Monday, something like that. It should give us a clear sense of direction, or clear breakout, let's call it like that. Euro yen, same there. This is what I was watching. That looks like a nice contracting flat there in the middle. It went down. This is for sure expanded flat over there, as you can see, and it went down, and now it's correcting. It looks like a contracting flat, and it's still a nice chance that we will get this wave to the downside. Okay, so I think that the best pair is really euro yen. Euro yen, it's showing me that potential for another leg to the downside. Contracting flats are sometimes kind of difficult to trade, but still worth of giving them a chance, giving them a shot once they will start to move. Okay, you will of course not chase the chart as it stands right now. You will wait for at least a strong break to the downside, then see what you can do or where you can enter the trade, where will be your stop loss. Okay, so good trade. And another one is New Zealand yen, of course. Okay, I think this one has some more room to develop before. This one can go up, then I will be very, very happy once I will see that the price will be struggling around the previous stops. Then I will start watching for another leg to the downside. Okay, back at the previous low at least, or if it breaks down, then that's gonna be the bonus for us. And yeah, I will definitely watch the New Zealand yen to take a sell opportunity over there. This trade to the downside, it's looking amazing, and I will probably put it on the first place to watch, I mean. So yeah, we can know how the charts will develop, but definitely we will track them. That's why we have to keep an eye on them, stay patient, watch them how they develops, and then decide, okay, if it met our rules, then you should get into the trade. We should not struggle to not get into the trade if it met our rules. Okay, so that's somehow those charts which I will trade, what I will watch, and I don't need more. That will be my primary focus. Primary focus will be on those couple of charts, like I have shown you. The rest is not ready. Like I said, dollar pairs is something that I will not touch. And on Wednesday probably DXY can give us a sense of direction. That's very possible. That's very possible that we can get that move to the downside. So guys, if you had any questions, feel free to use the live chat. Do not hesitate. This webinar is much more interested if you guys are involved as well, and if you do comments. If you're active, that's more interested for others as well. If you have any questions, feel free to share that with us or with me, let's say like that. What we did as well on our YouTube is that we recorded one podcast. That's the first podcast that we have created, and that's just the number one. We plan to do a couple of them, and yeah, it was really fun. In the near future, we do recommend, or we are watching to invite others as well. So if anyone from the general public will be interested, he can be invited on those podcasts where we'll be discussing about the trades, about the psychology, and so on. That's gonna be very interesting. Please start a Telegram Signal channel Discord. That's something what will never happen. We are not this sort of company, and we don't watch to support lazy people that are not here to learn. Okay, this webinar and my academy over there, it's to learn people how to trade by themselves, how to become professional traders, and how to develop a consistent return from the market. And this is for sure what signals are not. That's totally wrong webinar. So you'll never see those signals over there, or any Discord or bullshit like that. This is just for serious traders, for traders that would love to become professional, who want to grab trading seriously in their hands and generate a tremendous profit. Do you go over Euro-Yen already, Chris? Yes, I did, but I can share that with you once again. So here's the chart that I see what's trying to do. It looks like some sort of contracting flat and then another leg to the downside. That's my view and what I can see from the Euro-Yen, but definitely we'll still watch it. Don't just short it. Okay, let it gives you some strong volatility or some strong breakout or whatever. You need a strong candle. But yeah, yen pairs are definitely yen pairs are definitely showing a potential for another leg down to break the previous lows. All yen pairs looks like that, so we can watch them in the upcoming week, in the next upcoming trading week. I subscribe to the TradingView channel, and till now all the trades you have posted has been in profit. You're a big fan. That's really good. I love to see this kind of feedbacks. But let me know, did you learn anything? It's not about the trade, it's have you learned something from this kind of setups that I'm sharing with you, from those webinars that I'm sharing and so on. This is what I'm mostly interested for. Daniel is saying same will go for the other yen pair, right? Yeah, yen pairs are having potential for next leg lower. So if we go quickly through all of them, only the cat, and it's kind of low. Okay, so it's in the middle of the structure, and that's what I don't love to watch it. Okay, so let us keep it. Definitely I'm still holding the buy from the bottom. Okay, so I'm in the trade from the bottom over there. I'm holding this trade, and we'll see what the price will do. If it cracks, then it will go back at the trend line at least. I don't think it will break out. If it breaks out, it doesn't mean anything. I really don't see a total reverse right now, but definitely I'm buying from there and will be holding back at a previous trend line or at those previous tops. That's the minimum what I will do. Pound yen, yeah, this one it's making sense. It's struggling there at the top, but once we will be in the trade, it's really important that we understand that the price can stop by the previous low. So that means you should not have any entry trade over there. If you have an entry somewhere there, that's going to be a problem, because this could stop over there. It could be the flat over there and another extension to the upside, and this still will be some sort of correction for more downside. Okay, the correction will just extend itself and the price will be still for the downside. So be careful once you are selling the pound yen, that you are aware from where you're selling. It's really important, the spot from where we get into the trade. It needs to be reasonable. It needs to make sense and give us a good risk to reward ratio. Aussie yen, that's as well and the half, but yeah, this one looks good. We can just watch for sharp break to the downside, strong candles, sharp candles to the downside, and then we can go for another leg to the downside, which will hit the previous low at least, or the trend line. Okay, New Zealand yen as well. I think I didn't talk about this one. This one has some room to push more upside. That's gonna be great. If this do something like this, struggle and come back close to those tops, that's gonna be great, because it will start pushing lower, and then of course that's gonna be the bonus for another extension lower. Okay, if we watch, we are kind of high with this New Zealand yen, but they will go up probably anytime soon. I still think this is some sort of the structure in the middle, and it could go for another leg higher, something like this, and then it can drop. So be careful. those trades needs to be taken with care, and of course don't hold it forever. Hold it until the momentum is there. Once momentum is dead, take some profit. Good charts are those yen pairs, yeah. They are printing Japanese, and maybe I have completely no idea what they are doing in Japan. Maybe they do some printing. I have no idea really. I'm just the trader. I don't care about the fundamentals over there, so they could do a lot of stuff over there, and probably nobody will know. Because what is released in news is bullshit usually. And with this information we can't do anything, so either way it's useless. Just to remind you everyone, if you didn't see that we make our podcast over there, you can go to the Reddit Master on YouTube and you will find over there that we make our first podcast. So feel free to watch it, feel free to leave a comment under the video, and of course there will be more podcasts which will be recorded in the upcoming week, so more to come. And we would be really happy if you leave a comment under the video. And if you have any questions or any idea of topics or what we should discuss about, leave a comment and we will use it in the next podcast. And thank you for the podcast. You are welcome. That's just the first one. We have a question. Any other setups we should look forward to? Missed the first part of the webinar. No, that's mostly all for now. This week it's not ready yet. Okay, we have to wait now for a couple of setups. Market is the rest of setups wasn't confirmed, so that's the reason why I'm saying that DXY it's in the middle of nowhere, let's say like that. Let's call it in the middle of nowhere, and I don't love to trade from there as it stands right now. I would rather watch to go for another low. I will definitely miss this trade and then go for this big buy. That's gonna result with Euro USD perfectly. Okay, if this drops, then that means Euro USD will go up and it will hit our trend line over there, and then we'll start selling. Okay, we will be selling because we expect that the dollar is going to the upside, so this move will be worth of trading definitely, but I will not go for this small trade. Okay, so if you are not in from trades or there or there, then don't chase the last push. Okay, it's really not worth of taking the trade to the downside. It even didn't match your rules probably, so don't push the market. Let it do whatever it wants to do. Let it set up for next bigger movement, and then start watching it to get into the trade. What about Bitcoin? Did I miss it? No, we still didn't talk about the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's very interesting. Let me just go straight to the Bitcoin and see what it's doing. Bitcoin. Yeah, it's still over there, and I still don't see that this is the correction. I'm still waiting for the correction to confirm that this is really the downside. To me, this looks kind of fake. Because this could still be in some sort of the running flat and still can drag lower. That just because we didn't have a confirmation, we didn't have this reaction. but Bitcoin always confirms, at least with something bigger. So something bigger is what we need over there before move will continue. Okay, something like this, or with a deeper correction over there on lower time frame. It still didn't give me this sense of direction or this confirmation. And if you watch over there, it usually confirms. It 99.9% it do confirms that the chart will change the direction. So based on those confirmation, we still didn't get one, and that's the reason why I don't believe that Bitcoin is ready to go for another leg higher. I'm seriously not that sure, because this still can go on a lot of corrections. That could be running flat, relationship to this 1 to 3, go another leg lower. That's very possible. Another possibility that exists over there is that we will have an expanded flat. This could give you small corrections, push all the way up and still break the downside. So we have to be careful on those small corrections in case if you decide to buy. So it's very important where you're buying and what the chart is doing. Like I said, it really didn't confirms with the bigger stable correction. I always do rely on bigger corrections. Otherwise, I rather skip them. That smells something. That looks like something it's cooking behind the scenes. So, as I would not chase it. Do you think Nvidia has potential to go even higher as it changed trend? Nvidia, let me see what Nvidia is trying to do. I don't know anything because I always have to check the chart. I don't keep anything in my mind. No, it's still over there. That still didn't change anything basically. That still could be a nice push to the downside. Or what else could be? It could be a flat over there. If this, so when the change will come or when the change will be confirmed, if this do something like this, stop by the previous top, go lower and then stop by the previous low. In that case, it will give me a nice flat formation, and that flat formation will be my confirmation for another leg to the upside. And I will change my view. But until then, I don't think that we are having this kind of example over there. This one could be as well expanded flat confirmation. It's possible. It will reach the top, break the top, even a little bit extend, and still can go lower. What I would love to see is a correction over there, and then I can see the price is about to go and reach the previous top. Okay, or at least 4 hour correction, then buy and see what it does around the previous top or whatever. Just put it on break even. That's gonna be a nice setup. Yeah, just like that, no rush. And pound yen again. Okay, not a problem. It seems that you guys are very interested for yen pair, pound yen. It's over there. It's looking interested, right? So it's really important what this price is trying to do. See what the price is trying to do. It could go up, tag the top, even break it. The price will still be the same. This is the move which I do anticipate. It's really worth of going further move, or at least back to that trend line and then another leg higher and then drop. Okay, that's still possible. So that will mean that the price will just be in this sideways movement for a while, or it will just start breaking lower. But we have to search for sell stops now. As it stands right now, over there, somewhere there, we have to find those sell stops, because selling from there, it's not making any sense. Okay, so if you are trying to sell over there, then you're doing big mistake over there. That's a trading error. You should not be selling low. Okay, we always have to sell higher from the higher place, higher spots. And VTI crude oil, I shorted it, but not sure now. Oh, I really don't see that the VTI is for short. Okay, so VTI it's not yet for shorting. I don't know why you are chasing the price as it stands right now. And if you watch the daily, that's kind of dangerous behavior to short it as it stands right now, because this looks like a nice correction for more upside, and this could keep going, and it can extend all the way back, even back to the trend line. I mean, and shorting it as it stands right now, I don't see any setup. That's a very dangerous situation. Try to close it on break even if you can. Also, all oils are the same. They don't change. I mean, the structures are kind of same. If you watch the UK oil, it's kind of similar. Okay, so not big difference between those two, and the anticipated move is the same. You should be buying it from there, but not definitely from as it stands right now. That's a dangerous spot for buying. Okay, so don't chase the price. Let it correct. Let it give you something. Let it prove that it will continuously pushing higher. You need a correction. They always correct. Always. I started a short sell on Poundy and my stop loss is 1.158 just to be safe. Yeah, that's perfect. That's good. And let's see, right? Maybe you're a little bit early. I will not go that fast with selling. You mean 158 pips or 158 price? I mean 100, yeah, 58 price. No, that's probably pips, right? Keep your stop loss safe, but yeah, don't short that early. I really don't love to short that early. I always want that the market will prove me what it's trying to do, or just give me some sense of direction. Yeah, there are a lot of people are as well sending me the private messages on Telegram, and please guys, use the live chat over there. I can't watch all around on my social site, so please, once we are having the webinar, don't use Telegram and send me private messages over there. Don't feel ashamed, because usually there are really good questions and I can see them. Once I finish the webinar, I can see your comments, and that could be late sometimes. Until the next webinar, it could happen that I will forget. So make sure that you use the live chat if you are there in this time. But if you're watching the recording, if you remember something, if you want to comment, just leave a comment under the video and I will comment it in the next webinar. So hi everyone, welcome. I see people are joining now. So guys, do we have any questions? Pound yen sell? No, I will not sell the pound yen yet, but definitely will watch it for sell. I would love to see some strong reactions, any strong break to the downside, then I will consider selling it. US 30 for buy. I don't think so that we have a buy ready over there, so let's see what the US 30 it's doing right there. US 30 went lower, so I will take that off. No, don't buy it as it stands right now. It will go lower, but let's see. I'm aiming for this move to the downside. That's my view, and what I would love to see, that indices, all the indexes will do something like this. But as it stands right now, and if it does correct, then it will go for another leg higher. Okay, and then it will reach the previous stop. From there it will go again to the downside, so be careful if you are trying to buy that you are buying just back at the previous stop and you are waiting for the confirmation. You always want to see the confirmation before getting into the trade. Retest first, then sell. It's not just about the retest, okay? So confirmation, it's what I would prefer over there. Rather wait for the confirmation, which is some sort of correction on lower degree, of course, then buy. Okay, so as you had over there, okay, so it went up and then dropped and then went up, correct, then went up. Okay, so and then deeper pullback, that's your confirmation. This is your confirmation. Okay, so that's what you would love to see over there, confirmation. Or even there it was 1 2 3. Okay, so that was a confirmation for more upside. Same there. So which one it will be, I have no idea, but it would be better to give me some sort of confirmation. If it doesn't, let it go. Okay, so it's better to skip it, let it go and tag the previous stop again somewhere there, struggle, or even there, then start watching to sell for another big move to downside. It's a nice potential developing over there, so it could be nice trade, definitely. It's worth of missing the buy and not worth of missing the sell. that's the point. But yeah, we will not be selling it from this kind of, or from this spot or the resistance right now. You will be able to sell it from the high, and there it's basically neutral, no touching. Buying Baba, I have no idea. No, this one's still just the pullback. That could be as well running flat from more downside. Be careful. Be careful. I would really love to see some corrections or bigger pullback, bigger correction, something like this. I need confirmation before I will go for the buy. Really, that's not the setup. At least 4 hour. Okay, 4 hours, something like that. Then you can buy and see how far it will take us. Okay, because as you can see, they always go, and what they do, they pull back. So they can go and then they will pull back, so you will not miss anything. But if you buy there, it will go a little bit in profit and then in the deep pullback, so you didn't miss anything. It's better to buy once this correction will be over, so it would be better if you bought from there instead of buying over there. It's small difference, but it makes sense. Guess yen pair discontinued. No, I think that there is a nice possibility for sell right now. Next 2 days will be very interesting for sell. If you were buying the yen pairs, you should be buying it previous week. I did personally buy this CAD yen over there. CAD yen, it's where I took a bot from the previous bot. That's the only pair. The CAD yen was the only setup that where I have see the potential, or which gives me a nice sense of direction and possibility to take a buy. Others wasn't so interested for buy, so I would watch them now for sell rather once they will complete this one. Can we take a look at USD Mexican? Yeah, why not? Let's have a look on USD Mexican. I think I don't have that one. USD Mexican peso. Let's see what this one's trying to do. well, we have to see how this one develops. But yeah, we can go for this buy, and then we will decide what the price will do around the previous top. If it keeps dropping, then you should not be in the trade, because this can just go break the low and then it will start pushing its way to the upside, and then it still can make us the running flat and then drop, and then it will go up. So be careful. If you have anything else to trade, don't use the Mexican. That's kind of confusing one, and I really don't prefer watching USD Mexican. It's complex structure, and I have the rule, if the structure is complex, then I rather move to the next one. I really don't need to chase something that's not looking great because I like the pair. I rather skip to the another pair because I want only clear signs of direction. But yeah, definitely it can go up. This could go up. If you know how to trade it, you can go for this wave to the ups and see how far it can go. The move could be similar like this one, as you can see over there, and then go up. Okay, it could be interesting. So if you know how to trade, if you know how to get into the trade on proper spot, on proper reaction, then go for this trade and see how it plays out. But definitely you need experience to do that. So silver looking to break out on weekly. Oh, I don't watch the weekly breakout. So silver, yeah, silver, it's kind of interesting because it could just go up and then still it can go into the deeper correction or either total downside. One of those formations will appear. So which one? I'm much for the downside now. I can really see that this could go for another leg higher. I don't think that this will just totally break to the upside. Not yet. Really don't see this kind of move as it stands right now, and as it behaves kind of dangerous. If you bought over there, then you can hold it, but it could just correct. You can take a buy and see how far it will take us. If it breaks out, yeah, okay. But I don't think that it will break out over there. We will probably go for the deeper correction, and then it will go and take us out of the weekly structure. That's what I see. It could be kind of confusing one and not ready for this breakout. Is gold same or similar? Let's see. Oh, I have no idea. Gold is in this huge structure over there. But yeah, definitely we need anytime we need correction right now. That's dangerous to buy. Look at that one. Look at that one. It's very dangerous if you bought there. Why? Because it will go for the deeper correction anytime soon. Look at, but this correction can come close to the previous low. That's the dangerous. And then you will have a buy over there, and I don't think that any one of you has that big capital, that big account, that it can hold a buy from there to there. There will be a big drawdown on your account, and that's what you're supposed to not do. So rather stay away from buying over there. There I'm shorted on the top. If you're short, then great. If you're short, but I would not short it right now. It still didn't give me enough confirmation, so it could be too early as well. Always wait for some price action or something. Chart needs to show you or prove to you that it's going to go in your direction. I always rather wait a little bit and at least wait for some sort of flag confirmation, then I go for the trade. That's more stable, let's say like that. Because over there this could keep pushing higher. Okay, so this can keep pushing higher, keep pushing higher, keep pushing higher, but eventually it will drop lower. This move can appear very fast, and I would rather watch for this breakout. Yeah, okay, $20, it's okay, that's fine. That's just a joke trade. Okay. Would be, gold is kind of similar as silver. Should you buy Tesla? Let's see what the Tesla is trying to do. No, not yet. Don't chase it as it stands right now. Same there. Let's do it for some pullback. As it did over there, look at that one. It always corrects. There was the correction, and If this is the buy, then there it will be still a correction. Otherwise, it will just drag for another leg lower, break the low, and then it will go up. You should be buying it from there. This is where you should be a buyer or there. But as it stands right now, that's not spot for buying, because either correction can give you some drawdown. Okay, but rather wait for the correction, or it will just go for another leg lower. If you do so, you can watch to buy again from the previous low. That's gonna be the perfect spot for buying. Very, very good to start building your positions from this level. Thank you very much for the feedback, Daniel. US Tech. You mean Nasdaq 100, right? For US Tech, Nas, yeah. Bitcoin spiked weekend, yeah, maybe it could. I'm not watching. So this one still has to go lower. This one still has to go lower now. Oh come on. It could just go for another push to the upside, and the move will still be the downside. Okay, so this is what I see over there. Okay, so let it push higher, even outside, and then I would watch for more sell over there. Hi Christian, please, how often do you host live? That totally depends. 2 weeks per 2 times per week, probably, usually. That's the Sunday and then Tuesday or Thursday. These are my timing for live webinars in the same time. Bitcoin spiked. Yeah, that's, like I said, nothing special over there. I would really love to see there the confirmation, as I have mentioned at the beginning. Okay, because Bitcoin always confirms, so it always confirms either for buy, either for sell. Even there it gives us running flat and then lower, so I don't think this is the confirmation. If we compare this correction versus this or this one, that's not the same and not big enough. So I would really not believe to this confirmation, because it could be either a running flat over there, another leg lower, that's very possible, or running flat which will just go and break this low, and then it will start reversing. But in this time we will still have a confirmation, or this one can still keep pushing higher, and then gives us the expanded flat and then go lower. All those possibilities exist, so be sure or make sure that you are not in the trade from the bet entry point. Rather wait for deeper pullback, you will not miss anything. If the move will be big, then you can miss it. Look at that one. Once move start to go, look at that, how many buy stops you will get. Look at that one. Let me just give you some examples so you'll easily understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you're watching to buy, look at that one. One confirmation, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, you see? And then this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Look at them. A bunch of those corrections will be there, so it's really hard to miss the trend once it will start developing. But as it stands right now, look at that one. If you compare those two movements, I don't see it's kinda similar, not similar one. So really rather wait for the confirmation. That could be just a fake breakout. Okay, it could just go up a little bit, and then once it will just break the downside. One day you will just watch this red candle, which will go and break the previous low. So it's kind of dangerous to get into the trade as it stands right now from this current standpoint. Yes, Nasdaq and SP 500 is going lower, that's for sure. I'm as well watching them to go deeper. That's going lower, yeah. That's this one's going lower, and the US 30 as well. Okay, basically all indices is what I watch to go lower. Even this one, it went lower, now it's correcting. Anytime soon it will drop. This one, if it drops, leave it. Let it pull back, let it proves you, then go into the trade. So as well, it did over there. Drop, pull back, you get into the trade. If you missed, wait for another break, then take into the trade. So you will not miss anything if it drops. Just let it go, and then you are getting into the trade once the correction will confirm that it's going to the downside. So same there, SP500, it will go down, that's for sure. It stands right now, and if you delete this one for a better view. Okay, this is kind of corrective movement. How far? It could do something like this. Let's make it more clear for every one of you. It could be just a pullback over there, and then it can still break the downside. That really doesn't look like a buy setup. It can even go slowly over there, tag the previous high, and then it will break the downside. But it's kind of early to say that it's going downside. No rush. I would rather wait to reach the top before I will start watching for another sell. Would that be same for dollar, expecting sellout? No, the dollar is something what I don't like to trade. Okay, I was mentioning at the beginning of the webinar, dollar is something what I'm neutral for the upcoming week, because as it stands right now, look at that one, we are in the middle and direction it's not confirmed and not even clear. It can go up or it can go up or it can go down. So that's the point from where I don't want to take a decision, and based on that I would not trade any of dollar pair. No dollar trades until dollar will give me clear sense of direction. If it goes lower, yes, then it's gonna be interested for me, because buying it from there, it's gonna give me a nice potential buy over there. That means I will be selling the year USD from the top if do so. Okay, so if it goes from there to up, then I will be selling year USD from the top as I expected. Okay, this is what I do anticipate. We've been buying it from there, taking profits over there, and a couple of traders are still holding it. I'm not holding it. I'm not interested for this small movement over there. We'll just leave it, and of course I will start watching it to sell from there to this move to the downside. Big move, nice move, and a lot of potential has been made over there, but for now we just have to stay away from it. Dollar, it's not clear. Okay, dollar, it's 50-50 movement, and that's the rule where I'm staying away from the market until it confirms the next upcoming movement. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate, and of course stick around. You will definitely learn something new and totally different. I see that a lot of people are learning and improving their knowledge. That's the purpose of those webinars. Very good, very good. Just stick around. Okay, so it's been a while now. It's been 1 hour long webinar, so I will slowly end the webinar because people are running out of patience, and I love to keep those webinars short and informative, or full of knowledge, let's say like that. Short and quality, that's what I would love to keep those webinars. So that's the reason why I will end the webinar over there. Okay, so take care everyone, see you on the next live streaming. Make sure that you subscribe, that you hit some like buttons, it will really means a lot to me. And of course, if you decide to join us, feel free to go to the website and choose the membership that fits with you, and I will give you the access to everything, and then your journey with your trading will start. So take care and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye everyone.